Hey all, I'm Dave Mason. Happy birthday to me. Yesterday was actually my 45th birthday according to the Jewish calendar, but it was Shabbat, so I don't record then. And I was just watching one of my mentors the other day, and he did this end of the year video recap at the end of 2018, saying how he did on all of his goals for 2018, what he is aiming to do for 2019. And I thought, you know what? That's a really great thing to do for my birthday, to stop and think, okay, what was 44 all about? And what do I want 45 to be all about? So here it goes. So a couple things. First of all, 44 was one of the greatest years on record for me. It was, thank God, it was an amazing year. It was full of growth, full of amazing activities. It launched two books. The second book of the Age of Prophecy series, The Key of Rain, and The Size of Your Dreams, which I did together with my wife Hannah. And I also took huge steps on another book, a book called The Cash Machine. The Cash Machine was a huge advancement for me because, as opposed to The Size of Your Dreams, which was really teaching lessons that I'd been implementing for years, The Cash Machine was kind of one of my biggest blind spots, one of the biggest areas that I personally needed to grow in. And the way I like to grow is by researching and writing on a topic that I feel I really need to learn about. So The Cash Machine is all about financial literacy, financial independence, and for the first time in my life, I really started understanding investments and what to do with money and how I need to treat money. And this was a really, like I said, a huge blind spot for me in the past. I think one of the reasons I didn't earn more money, even when my business was doing well in the past, was because I didn't know what to do with it once I got it. So there's not a big incentive for me to get it. In fact, if I had more money that I needed to live on, I felt stressed because I didn't know what to do with it. And so researching and writing The Cash Machine really was a huge help in that area. I'm hoping to come out with that book in the next 6 months or so. So that's actually one of my goals for 45. Also for 44, we had a number of peak experiences. We went to Tony Robbins' Date with Destiny. We went down to Ecuador. We had amazing experiences with people here at our home in Jerusalem and where I'm recording from right now. And now getting into 45. So what am I really hoping to do in this coming year? First of all, my old story was that I hated being on camera and I sucked on camera. And I want to really get rid of that. I want to get rid of that story completely and replace that with a totally different story. My new story is I love the camera loves me. I love the camera loves me. And I want to really push that to the extreme, get comfortable on camera because I feel like there's so much I want to be teaching. And if I'm not comfortable putting myself out there, then those messages are not going to get out to the world. So I'm challenging myself to put up 250 videos during this coming year from the time I'm 45 between now and my 46th birthday. Hope to put up 250 videos and hopefully some of you will watch them. But really, they're for me as much as anyone. So even if it's just me and my mom, hi mom, that's okay too. Um, Other things. First of all, in this past year, I really got out there and started running every day. It was something I needed to be doing. I was up to this point, I'd been really just exercising a couple times a week, and I felt a huge change when I got there every day. But I feel myself very, very stiff. And one of the things I want to work on this year is flexibility. I want to be working on yoga, working on stretches. Really want to be able to feel my body feeling younger even as I get older. That's a big goal for me. I want to be finishing that book, The Cash Machine, which has been a real effort of passion. And the next area that I want to really get into is one that I've been putting a lot of attention into the last couple of months is what we call sales funnels. It's essentially now that I feel like through the cash machine, I know what to do with money once I get it. Okay, well, now it's time to earn it. So now I've really been spending the last couple of months looking into the science of selling, the science of understanding how money works in terms of how to earn money, how to put goods and services out there, and how to be teaching and getting profit from the teaching that I'm doing. So, I've written these books, and the books have been received incredibly well by those who've read them. But actually, only a very small number of people have actually read them. And I feel like there's so much I want to be teaching, there's so much I want to be giving through those books and through the courses I can be creating that supplement the books, that I want to really learn the ins and outs of how to be putting out a marketing message, how to be putting out courses that people will enroll for, how to be putting out the books in a way that people will want to be stopping and reading them. And so one of my big goals this coming year is to create at least 5 funnels. And if you don't know what that is, I'll be talking about that in future videos. And to be writing a book on funnels because, like I said, I learn best when I'm researching and writing a book. So I'm going to create a book this coming year. I'm not one of these people who just sits down and writes what they know. I did that for the size of your dreams. I love sitting down and writing the things that I want to know. So if there's something I want to know, that's what I like to create a book on. So this is the new area that I really want to know. I want to understand sales. I think that in the past I've been leery. I've stayed away from sales. I felt like it's dirty. It's something I don't want to touch. It's something I don't want to be aggressive. I don't want to be pushing things. But really, I feel like the things that I've been writing are the things that can help totally enhance people's lives. And so I'm actually feel like I'm doing a disservice by not putting them out there. And so I want to totally shift that mindset, totally put these things out into the world and have success both for me and especially for all of my readers and all the people who are watching these courses. So that's a big goal for this coming year, is to create that funnels book and to actualize that by building at least 5 funnels. And if there's one area that I feel like at age 44 that I stepped away from, when I finished writing the Key of Rain, so much of the writing around the Age of Prophecy was a process of learning Torah and teaching Torah through the writing of those books. And for this past year, I've been taking a break from writing that series, and I really want to be getting back into both the learning and the writing on these Torah topics. So I am going to be still taking the rest of this, I think, in school year still. So the rest of from now till September as a break from writing the Age of Prophecy, but then I want to be digging back into writing the Age of Prophecy. But I already want to be really focusing a lot on my own spiritual connections, on my Torah learning and my Torah teaching, and that's something I also hope to be accomplishing through these videos. So thank you for watching, whoever actually is out there watching, and I feel really excited going into 45. I'm sure it'll have a ton of challenges I haven't even thought of, but I'm hoping that I'll have the strength to get through those challenges and to learn and grow even more from them. And I'm really excited to be out here on video and challenging myself to actually do it. So that's all for now. Take care. Thanks for watching.